Good morning. Family doctors and paediatricians in the Madrid region began an indefinite strike yesterday, demanding a limit to the number of patients they see per day. According to primary care providers, they typically have to attend to around 60 patients every day, which causes personal burnout, meaning the patients are not receiving proper care. The union behind the strike said primary care doctors should see a maximum of 31 patients daily for 10 minutes each. It argues that paediatricians should also limit their patient load to 21 children per day. The situation has become a vicious circle. Given the frantic working conditions in Madrid, doctors are leaving for other parts of Spain or even other countries, leaving jobs unfilled and making work conditions even worse, so the General Secretary of the union said. She said that in just over 3 years, the number of paediatricians in Madrid has dropped from 920 to 720. In total, around 5,000 doctors have been called out on strike. The union described the strike as historic yesterday as hundreds of doctors protested outside the agency that runs primary care in the city. The strike came just 8 days after hundreds of thousands of protesters filled Madrid's streets to defend the region's public health system. Police have questioned the British man suspected of stabbing his Irish flatmate to death in Benidorm, as it emerged yesterday that he had initially blamed the knife attack on intruders. Sources also revealed the 62-year-old remained in hospital, where he has been formally interrogated about the stabbing. A judge has extended his remand so he can continue to be treated for injuries said to have been sustained in a violent fight with the 68-year-old Irishman on Thursday morning. He will be quizzed for a second time by the investigating judge once he is well enough, either in hospital or at a local court. A spokesman for the National Police in Alicante said the British man remains under police guard in hospital. Police said they were told early on Friday the unnamed Irishman had died at a hospital in Villajoyosa. The junior partner of the coalition government yesterday criticised King Felipe's plans to visit Qatar tomorrow to attend the Spanish team's opening World Cup match. The host of global football's premier event, Qatar, has come under heavy criticism over its treatment of foreign workers and its rights restrictions on women and the LGBTQ community. The presence of top government representatives at the tournament, which kicked off on Sunday, has been the subject of fierce debate in several European nations. Gerardo Pizarro, a lawmaker with Podemos, told a news conference that it was unfortunate to hear the Royal Palace announce the king would travel to Qatar without making any critical objections about what's happening there. That's the latest from DRE. I'm Bob James.